Hey everyone! So, I moved to Canada from Cebu, Philippines, right? It was a big change and I was both excited and nervous. For those who don't know, Cebu is basically a tropical paradise. Sunshine, beaches, and always summer. It's the kind of place where you can wear flip-flops all year round. I mean, the coldest it gets there is when you stand in front of the freezer at the grocery store. Seriously, we consider that our version of winter. So, you can imagine my excitement when I got the chance to experience real winter in Canada. Snow, ice, and all the winter wonderland stuff you see in movies. Spoiler alert, I was not ready. Not even close. My first day in Canada, I step out of the airport and it's minus 20 degrees Celsius. I felt like I had stepped into a freezer, but one that was actively trying to freeze me solid. For a Cebuano, that's not just cold, that's personal. It felt like the weather had a vendetta against me. I felt like the weather was attacking me. Every gust of wind felt like a slap in the face. I was wearing 3 jackets, 2 pairs of socks, and a scarf wrapped around my face like I was robbing a bank. I looked like a walking pile of laundry. And still I was shivering like a tambourine in a church choir. My teeth were chattering so hard, I thought they might break. I called my mom back in Cebu and she asked, "Anak, how's the weather?" I could hear the warmth in her voice and it made me miss home even more. I said, "Ma, it's like the inside of a freezer, but the freezer is mad at me." She couldn't stop laughing. She laughed and said, "Just drink hot water, you'll be fine." As if hot water could solve all my problems. Hot water? Ma, I need a bonfire and a hug from the sun itself. Then came the snow. Oh, the snow. It was both beautiful and terrifying. I thought it would be like the movies, soft, fluffy, and magical. But no, it was cold, wet, and relentless. The first time I saw snow, I ran outside like a kid on Christmas morning. I was so excited, I didn't even think about the cold. I slipped on ice, fell flat on my back, and just lay there like a turtle stuck in its shell. It was both painful and hilarious. My Canadian neighbor saw me and said, "You okay?" I said, "No, I think I've been betrayed by nature." He just laughed and helped me up. And don't even get me started on the layers. It's like a never-ending battle with my wardrobe. Back in Cebu, my wardrobe was simple. T-shirt, shorts, and flip-flops. Life was easy and breezy. Here, it's like preparing for a space mission. Every layer is a new challenge. Thermal underwear, sweater, jacket, scarf, gloves, hat, and boots. By the time I'm done, I feel like an astronaut. By the time I'm dressed, I'm sweating before I even step outside. It's like a sauna inside all those layers. And then I realize I forgot my gloves, so I have to undress to get them. It's a never-ending cycle. It's a whole workout just to check the mailbox. But the funniest part, the snowplows. The first time I saw a snowplow, I thought it was a spaceship. I was genuinely confused. I was like, what is this giant machine eating the snow? Is this how Canadians fight winter? With robots? It was both fascinating and intimidating. My friend had to explain it to me and I was like, oh, so it's like a Zamboni, but for roads. They said exactly. I felt a bit silly, but it was a learning experience. I said, cool, but can it also make ice smooth enough for lechon? That's a roasted pig for my non-Filipino friends. Priorities, okay? That's a roasted pig for my non-Filipino friends. Priorities, okay? We Filipinos have our own way of dealing with things. Anyway, I'm surviving winter now. It's been a journey, but I'm getting the hang of it. I've learned to embrace the cold, the layers, and the occasional snowball fight. It's actually kind of fun once you get used to it. But I still miss Cebu's warmth. The sun, the beach, and the simplicity of it all. So if you ever see a Cebuano in Canada, just know we're doing our best. We're adapting, one layer at a time. And if we're complaining about the cold, just hand us a cup of hot chocolate and tell us summer's coming. It's the little things that keep us going. Because for us, winter is not just a season, it's a survival show. And we're the main characters. Thank you. And remember, no matter where you are, always find a way to stay warm and keep smiling.